Hey, it's John Vance of Peoria Nissan, and I'm stuck on the roof at 9151 West Bell Road to support the Nissan National 10 event. And like the deals downstairs, it's getting plenty hot up here too. Joining me now is Emily. Emily is from Dolce Salon and Spa, and also Sid. And they work at the Dolce Salon and Spa here in Peoria. And of course, Dolce has locations throughout the entire Phoenix area. And I've just got a few questions for you. Thanks for coming, ladies, first and foremost. Really appreciate it. It's great to have a community partner like yours and coming up here on the roof with us. And we're going to talk about some things that are really important, especially here in the Valley during our intense summer months. And one of them is how do we protect our skin? I've just got a few questions maybe we can talk about. What kind of skin damage am I opening myself up to by living up here on the roof in what's likely to be triple digit heat?
Well, extreme and long-term sun exposure is not only harmful for our health, but also most of the visible changes that we do see in our skin is actually caused by the sun. So things that we normally think are just from aging is actually due to sun and sun exposure. So that all includes pigmentation, so what we normally kind of call, I guess, sun damage, age spots, sunspots, the pigmentation, also lines and wrinkles, precancerous and cancerous skin cells, also...
Wow, a lot of stuff, huh?
A lot.
You mean like all this and I've got in here?
Yes,
I've got plenty of damage, huh?
Oh gosh, it's just...
Oh, look at you. Oh gosh.
It's unbearable. I mean, every time you go out in the sun, your son's just exposed to it, and it's a big pain in the butt, really, but it's so much worth it just to go through it, have the treatments that Dolce offers, and do a lot to protect yourself. You're going to have early aging and just look like leather if you don't.
Well, I don't want to look like that,
That's
so
right.
hopefully you two are going to help me out with that a little bit here today. You brought some products with you today, right? What do you suggest that I use to protect my skin from sun damage while I'm up here on the roof?
Always wearing a sunblock, and what you need to look for when you're choosing sunscreens is it needs to be a UVA and UVB protection, so broad spectrum. You want to be protected against the UVA, which is the aging rays, which is what's going to cause your premature aging, lines and wrinkles, and then UVB, which is going to be the rays that is your burning rays, so that's what actually burns your skin. So when you're choosing, it should always say broad spectrum sunscreen, so you want protection against both. And you always want to wear an SPF of at least 15 or higher, and you always do want to reapply. Sunscreens always need to be reapplied.
Gotcha, and you've got all these products at all your Valley locations, correct?
We do.
Correct.
Okay, excellent, excellent. What services do you guys provide, right? So I've done this before on vacation, obviously, right? When your skin's in need of a bit of correction, right, due to a little bit too much sun exposure, which I think we've all done. What kind of services do you have for that?
Well, we see this all the time, just living in Arizona. So when you come in, you don't want to come in with a sunburn or anything like that, but afterwards we do offer antioxidant facials, which is really good just to kind of put oxygen back into your skin. And then we also, as far as to treat lines and wrinkles, we provide services, microdermabrasion and chemical peels as well.
Wow, excellent. I think I've needed those from time to time. I'm not kidding you. I've overdone it plenty of times. My skin probably shows that. Dolce and Arrowhead's the largest salon and day spa in America, pardon me. What other locations do you guys have here in the Valley?
We have our location in Scottsdale, and that's located at the Borgatas, the outdoor shopping center, and then we also have the Chandler Fashion Square, and that's in Chandler.
Wow, I didn't know that. So 3 total here in the Valley.
That's right.
I'll tell you, this one right over here in Arrowhead, right here in Peoria, that's a beautiful, beautiful spot. It really is.
Absolutely. Chandler is the smallest, but it's by far the busiest, and we have just the Borgata location's also really big too. So there's a lot of room for you to be switching locations if you need to go and stretch out from the valley.
Wow, excellent. I'm going to say a thank you real quick, and then what we're going to do is we're going to apply some stuff, right?
Yes.
Okay. I just want to thank both of you, Sid. Thank you so much for coming. Emily, thank you so much for coming. And thanks to the Dolce Salon Spa. Boy, I'm having a hard time with that word for some reason. The sun must already be getting to me for all the skin protection tips. I really appreciate it. I'm John Vance with Peoria Nissan. Visit us at stuckontheroof.com to find the best deals on Nissans in the Valley and also for our daily service specials. Thanks so much for joining us, and let's see what we're going to do now. Do you want to put me in one of these chairs instead?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Let's do it. Let's go. I'll go right here. How's that? Does that work, Emily?
Yeah.
Cool. Never really had something like this before, Sid.
Alright.
And you probably never had to do it in an environment like this, huh? Wow, look at those. They got those little eyeglasses that you use when you go on the suntan bit.
Oh yeah.
Which I haven't been in one in years, so.
It's the only time you'll ever use them in facials.
Right, because we certainly don't want to do the other, right?
Don't. Okay.
Cool, look at this. We could probably put that on that chair right there, huh? Wow, that's pretty good. You want it on me? No, I'll be fine. I've got to brave all the elements up here, so.
Well, I have to be behind.
Oh, you do? Okay, here. Cool. Let's pull it up.
Yeah.
We can do that. All on the fly.
Okay.
Does that work?
That works.
All right.
Yeah, cool water.
You want me to lean back or anything?
Yeah, does it lean back?
Heck yeah.
Perfect.
How's that? Now we're talking.
Yes. Okay. Now it's like a real treatment. It's cold.
Feels good.
Alright, we're gonna do just a quick cleanse.
Man, I'm going right over to Dolce when I get off this roof. That feels good.
That's the lemon cleanser. We use organic products from Eminence.
Smells good too.
It does smell good. This lemon is really good as far as a natural citrus exfoliant, and it's also got honey in it, so it's going to keep your skin moisturized. Alright, so now we're going to exfoliate. This is our almond mineral mask. So everybody should be exfoliating their skin at least a few times a week to get rid of all that dead skin.
Must promote, you know, healthy skin too, right?
Yes. I tingle a little bit. How's it feel?
Feels great.
Okay, so it's gonna sit.
Being stuck on the roof isn't so bad after all. Holy cow.
You've got a little oasis up here.
Yeah, it really is, huh?
So some things to do while you're out in the sun, if you are going to be out in the sun, you really want to avoid just times where the sun's rays at its strongest. So that's going to be any time between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m.
Okay.
And if you are going to be outdoors, it's always good to protect yourself just with protective clothing. So sunglasses, a hat, just like you had on. Pants if you can, long sleeves if you can. And then also lips. Lips also can get burnt, so always an SPF, at least 15 on the lips, and then always wearing your broadband spectrum SPF and reapplying it every couple hours.
Every couple hours, huh?
Couple hours.
Okay, that's good to know. I wouldn't have known that.
Yep.